Okay, we're live.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Okay, I'm just gonna like turn off my phone.
I'm going to make sure we're going live in our thing. Okay, maybe I can't see that. I'll go in here.
I'm gonna mute my phone. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay, so can someone let us know if they can see the new with the new link and if they can see us?
Yeah.
That's what we need to figure out.
Here. Are people joining?
Well, people are liking my comment on the page, so that's good.
Okay, good.
Okay, so viewers, we have two. Hopefully they can see us. We want to, I don't know how to record. I want to record this, but I want to make sure.
Okay.
We just hit capture, right, to record it?
Capture, I think, is a still.
Oh my gosh, you guys. We are so sorry. Or maybe we don't have to record it because it's live?
I think so, because I think it'll automatically record it, maybe. Well, let's go with that. Should we go with that?
Well, if it's not, we will get back on and do one just for me and you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I have people texting me. That must mean we're good. I'll check. I can see you. They can see us. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, we are so sorry, you guys. This goes to show that you don't have to be any special person to do this business.
Right.
You have to be prepared, apparently. Okay, so sorry we're a little bit late, but we'll try and make it no longer than 30 minutes for you guys so you guys can have the rest of the night with your families. Thank you so much for getting on to listen to me and Michelle talk about our story and then just a little bit about what coaching is and all that kind of stuff. So we're really excited to have you on tonight and that you took time out of your night to listen to us. So I'll tell you a little bit about me and then I'll hand it over to Michelle and she can talk about herself and then we'll get on with the presentation. So, my name's Lauren Ricks. I was Lauren Daniel, so if you followed me before I got married, I was Lauren Daniels. I just got married last September, so it's been a little over 7 months already, which is crazy. A little bit about my story. I was always into fitness before I actually got started with coaching, and I went to college for exercise science and psychology, and if any of you guys know or have a degree in that, you know you literally can't do anything without your master's in either of those. So my whole thought process with going to school for those two things was to eventually, when I got out, create my own business where I could work from home because I had a dream and a goal one day when we settled down and had kids that I wanted to raise my own kids from home. I didn't want to have to send them to daycare. I knew deep down in my heart that I didn't want to have to be at a 9-to-5 job. I didn't want to have to sit at a desk job. I didn't want to have to be away from my kids while they grew up. So I already knew that that was one of my goals for my life. I just had no idea how I was going to do that. So before I started school, I had this idea that I'd go for exercise science and psychology and then create my own business doing like health and fitness coaching or lifestyle coaching or something like that. So great plan, except I had no idea how to build that, right? I mean, still, it's crazy. So I was working 30 plus hours at a daycare. I was working there and then multiple other part-time jobs here and there. And I was going to school full-time, homework, social life, boyfriend, getting home on the weekends, etc. Busy life. And I actually worked with my upline, my mentor, Joelle Matson at her daycare. And she had mentioned, we were talking one day about like what I was going to school for and all that, and she had mentioned that she had just started coaching And I asked her a little bit about it, and she sent me a webinar, kind of like the one you guys are watching tonight, and I watched it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I want to be doing. This is exactly what I need, what I need. So I honestly didn't have to even think about it. I was probably one of those coaches that was just like a breeze for Joelle, because I was like, okay, where do I sign up? What do I need to do? What do I need to buy? How do I get started? So I joined, and I'm not going to lie, I probably didn't plug into it as much as I should have. I was going to school full-time. Like I said, I was in my senior year in college, so I was busy trying to just stay afloat and graduate from school. So I joined in April of 2011, so it's been 3 years already, and I probably didn't commit and stay consistently with my business for like another 6 months. So, and like I was out of school, I had moved back home to live with my family after I was done with college and kind of like get my stuff rolling. And then I finally was like, okay, this is a business. I need to start treating it like a business. And every day I plugged into my Power Hour and all this stuff that you need to do to grow your business. And now I am here 3 years later, and last year I was able to quit all the random part-time jobs I was having to try and stay afloat, and I'm now working at home. I'm not a mom, but I am a stay-at-home wife, I guess, and it's basically a dream come true. It's amazing. I would never have thought that if you would have told me 3 years ago in 3 years that I would be working from home at the age of 24, almost 25, I would say you're probably crazy, because that's not normal. It's not a normal thing for a 25-year-old to be working from home. So that's a little bit about me. Also, a little bit about me is my story is a little bit different than maybe a lot of coaches who came in who have a huge success story with weight loss. I didn't, because I was already a fitness person, but as you will see in the next couple slides when we get into the presentation, that I have had a transformation, not necessarily with weight loss, but with just getting stronger. And you'll be able to see in my before and after pictures. But so that's a thing that I want people to know who is watching, who are into fitness and already fit. You don't have to have this, I've lost 100 pounds to be a coach or anything like that. Like, if you just have a passion for health and fitness and helping people, you can totally make it work, just like I did. So that's a little bit about me. Michelle, who is my rock star coach, I'm so excited for her to be on here. She is going to tell you a little bit about her, and she is basically my my soul sister from another Mista, I guess. So I'll let you tell your story, lady.
Okay, great. Well, hi everybody, and thank you so much for getting on tonight. I really appreciate it, and sorry for all the technical problems, like Lauren said. But my name is Michelle Torrance, and my story is actually quite different than Lauren's. I actually didn't really get into health and fitness until probably about a couple of years ago. And I was more of your check out a video online, do the workout, and do that same workout for like 4 days and then stop for 2 weeks. And then I'd find another workout and do that workout for like 4 or 5 days and then stop for 2 weeks. I had been working in the mortgage business for 13 years, and I thought that getting into and starting exercise would just really help me feel better about myself. During my mortgage business reign, I had 2 children. I have a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old. Excuse me, almost 8. And through both pregnancies, I gained 100 pounds with each pregnancy. My first pregnancy, I was not very healthy at all. I ate probably a pint of Ben & Jerry's every night. And then I basically had the mentality of I'm eating for 2. Instead of eating for 2, though, I was eating for 4. So I was not getting any physical activity either, and I was very depressed. and I had very high anxiety. I lost some of that weight after my daughter was born, and then I got pregnant with my son, and I did my very best to eat healthier. I was more conscious of what I was eating, but not to the point of eating very healthy. I had a yoga DVD for pregnant women, and I did that maybe once or twice a week. So I gained another 90 pounds, 95 pounds with him. So I have been up and down and up and down. And it was actually February of last year. I went to go get on the scale, and I know a lot of you out there can probably understand the story, but I went and I stood on the scale, and I looked down at it, and I screamed. I bent down, I picked it up, I marched right down into the garage, and I threw it in the trash. And from that point on, I said, this is it. And I actually got more depressed for the next month or so. I ate more because I felt defeated. And that self-confidence that I thought I had, which was basically a masked confidence, was coming to a head, and it was coming to the surface. And then one night, my husband said, hey, why don't we go ahead and try Insanity? So I said, all right, let's do it. And I ordered it, and April 15th is when I started. And I actually met Lauren probably about 2 years before this journey, and I had been following her. She's been very inspirational to me. She was motivating me. I was kind of almost living vicariously through her, and when I started Insanity, I was actually not a coach at that time yet, but I knew that Lauren was a coach, and I knew that she was familiar with Insanity. So I asked her, I created my own personal accountability group with people who I knew that would hold me accountable, because I was tired of where I was at. I was tired of being tired. I was tired of high anxiety, low energy, walking from one end of the hall to the other end of the hall and breathing heavily. So I asked Lauren if she wanted to come into my group, and of course she said yes. And basically I started going because I had made that decision, and 2 weeks later Lauren and I were talking about me becoming a coach, because basically I was doing what a coach was already doing. And I said, you know what, I think so. I really want more accountability, and that's why I became a coach, because I wanted more accountability for myself to really accomplish the full program exactly the way it's supposed to be accomplished. So when I signed up, that was my whole main reason. And as I started becoming a coach, as I started getting more into it, I realized that I had a passion inside of me, that the fire had almost gone out with 13 years of the mortgage business. I felt drained, I felt soulless, I felt lethargic and miserable. And when I became a coach, I helped one person, my first person, with one small goal, and all of a sudden this passion ignited inside of me. And that's when I decided that this was what I was going to do. About a month ago, I was let go from the mortgage job that I had, and I decided that I was no longer going to put my soul, my family, my life, my body, my mind through that torture again. So I have decided now that I am a full-time life transformation coach, and that's where we are today. So it brings us to today. Basically what I did, I was able to work from home in the mortgage business, the type of position that I had. So I am used to working from home. So that wasn't really the factor for me. For me, it was more of the passion and my purpose and figuring out more of why I'm supposed to be here. So that's just a little bit about my background and my story. So we can go ahead and pass it on back to Lauren.
I love it, Michelle. And I think it's awesome that, and I know we talk about this all the time, but it's awesome that you were able to work from home, so you like I think we talked about earlier, like how so many people want that as a goal is to be able to work from home, but you were still so trapped, and you were still, like you've said, you were micromanaged. You had to check in and check out. You had to be there still from like 9 to 5, 9 to 6. Like you were still working 40 plus hours, even though you were working from home. So you didn't really
Yes.
have the flexibility you wanted. So I think that's
Mm.
awesome, because people think, oh, you're working from home, that's awesome, but not if it's not your dream.
No, especially, and you're right, when you have to work 16 to 17 hours a day, just to maintain your job status, where you're not really reaping the benefits of it, it tends to really get to you, and working from home isn't the benefit anymore.
Mhm.
So,
I agree. Okay, so we are going to get into our presentation. Hopefully this works. Pray for us. Um, let's see. Desktop. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to post in the event page, or you can post below in the group, or like the YouTube channel below. Not like this. Okay, so tonight we're basically going to be talking about what Beachbody coaching is. And you've heard our story, so we have stories with it. And here is just a little bit of our success story. So this is basically Michelle since before she started and now. And then here's mine before I started, and this was in February. So basically now. So, I mean, you can see that obviously the products work. And I'm sure, as most of you know, you have tried the products, or they work, whether it's Shakeology, the workouts. I mean, I think it's funny because a lot of people think doing workouts at home workouts or DVDs are just a breeze, are easy, and they're not. They're hard. No matter what the workout is, they're hard. So it's
yes.
definitely not. I know, like, I've been a gym rat all my life, and I get a harder workout working out at home than I do at the gym. So it's totally a mindset thing. Here are some of the very well-known workouts. I'm sure most of you have seen a ton of these on TV, infomercials, all that type of stuff. A lot of the big ones are, like your P90X, your Insanity. The T25 is really new, the P90X3. Those are all newer infomercials that are coming out. So these products and these workouts are top-selling products. They're top-selling workouts. They're featured in the media. They're being used by athletes, by celebrities. They're in magazines. They're on TV shows and talk shows, etc. They're super well-known workouts. And this company is a highly sought-after company. We're not just fitness programs like you will see throughout this, and what we'll kind of explain over this presentation. So one of the brand new workouts that just came out this year is called the 21 Day Fix, and this is my girl Amanda. She probably has no idea that she is actually being featured in this webinar, so props to her.
Yay!
She actually started out as one of my challengers, and she had amazing results, and people were starting to ask her what she was doing and if they could start doing what she was doing. So she just naturally became a coach and has been kicking butt ever since. But with the 21 Day Fix, it's an amazing 21-day workout. Autumn is our new trainer for Beachbody, and she is amazing. She's just little, strong, petite little thing that her workouts are awesome. They're only 30 minutes a day, which I think is huge, because I'm not going to lie, the time factor for a lot of people is what keeps people from working out daily. I think a lot of people think, and from my background, I know a lot of people think that you need to be in the gym 2 to 3 hours a day to get any type of results, and that's totally not true. And Beachbody is proving that with their new workouts that are coming out that are shorter workouts to help fit into busy people's lifestyles. So it's a new 30-minute workout every single day. You're getting a variety of workouts from weight training, cardio, yoga, Pilates, everything's different. So every day is a different workout. One of the biggest things that is the biggest success with this workout that I love is the portion control containers. And I wish I had a picture of them, but you get these awesome containers that you can basically measure out your food in. And I know before I started coaching, I would measure out my food with like measuring tapes, like measuring cups or like the scale, and I never knew how much exactly I was supposed to be having of like my proteins, my carbs, my fats, all that kind of stuff. But this program literally makes it super simple for anyone to do because it lays it all out for you, how many of each you need to have. Like you can see, obviously there's amazing results. These are only Amanda's results. There's a ton of other people out there who have had amazing results. You can like literally Google 21 Day Fix and you'll find a ton. So that's the newest workout. Some other new workouts were like the P90X3, which is another amazing 30-minute workout. T25 is another amazing workout that's only 25 minutes long, and P90X3 was only 30 minutes long too. So we're starting to come out with shorter workouts that help to fit into people's lifestyles that are really busy. Shakeology. So I know this is a huge thing that I get asked on every single day. What is Shakeology? Why is it different than your protein shake or any other type of nutritional shake out there? And not only is it a shake that has all your nutrients in it, but it's a shake that doesn't have any chemicals or anything like that in it. And for me, I have a super sensitive body. I'm really sensitive to a lot of different things. So this is great because I know I'm getting the best nutrition out there in this one shake. So it's your premium health shake. You're not just getting a protein shake. And I know that's the biggest thing I get from people is, well, I can get, you know, cheap protein at Walmart for $40. And that's awesome. Look what's in that protein from Walmart. But this, you're not just getting your protein, you're getting your vegetables, your fruits, your nutrients, your vitamins. Since I've been drinking this every single day, I don't take a multivitamin because I get all my vitamins in this, but this Shakeology has helped give me my afternoon boost. It's my post-workout shake that I have, so I know it's replenishing my body. I swear that this has helped me keep my abs more defined than it was before I started. For me, the shake isn't just a weight loss supplement because I don't have really weight to lose, but it definitely is that for a lot of people. It's basically the smartest calories you can consume. It's my meal for the day. If I'm on the road, if I'm in a hurry, if I don't have time to make a meal, it's my meal I'm going to have. It helps crave junk food, lowers cholesterol, fat loss, weight loss, gives you energy. There's so many different health benefits from it. I know Michelle was going to talk a little bit about just her story with Shakeology too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And those are all great things. Those are actually just, I would say, the face value that Shakeology offers. The biggest thing, the best way that I can really explain how Shakeology works and why it is different than other protein powders or protein shakes or certain particular protein supplements, anything like that. Again, it's not just a protein shake, but what Shakeology does is it really it's basically like fine-tuning your body. Let's say we'll take a vehicle or a car, for example. If your starter's not working right or your transmission isn't working right, you have some spark plugs or something wrong with it, then your car is not going to run to the full capacity and functional abilities that it has. And that's the same way with our bodies. If our bodies aren't running properly, then the rest of our body, the rest of the jobs and the things that we have to do, it's just not going to function properly. So that's how I really look at it. Your liver functions properly, your digestive system gets functioned properly, and when all of that functions properly, the fat and the weight naturally goes off. So it's not like it's a weight loss shake or a protein shake. It's a body functioning shake. And we actually use it for many different reasons. My son and my husband are both hypoglycemic. So this definitely regulates their blood sugar. When my son comes home from school, sometimes when his blood sugar is very low, he's very quiet. He's very non-responsive, really. He just kind of is mopey, and so we'll make him a shake. Of course, we limit the scoop size, obviously, per his body size, but we give him a shake, and within the next 5 to 10 minutes, he is fully out of that low sugar crash. He's at an even keel. I also make shakes in the morning sometimes for the kids before school. It helps give them that ability for, that it gets rid of that whole starving before lunch thing that you hear. Gosh, Mom, I'm like starving every time before lunch comes. And when I give them their shake, they don't have that feeling. It's also something that's really great for a lot of kids on the go and moms on the go, because let's say you got soccer, you got wrestling, you got gymnastics, you got basketball, you got football, you got baseball, you have theater class, all of this stuff, Shakeology, everything in Shakeology, it helps you function better, to really have your energy to really get out there and help your children do that. And your children will have the energy and the mental focus, the clear-headedness, and they won't be thinking about being hungry. So that's just one main story, and that really leads us into the next thing. My passion in this business, my personal mission, which I'll read Beachbody's mission here soon, but my personal mission is, there's children in this world, as it says right here, 2 out of 5 U.S. children are overweight, and 2 out of 3 U.S. adults are overweight, and that's a big problem. Our children are the future of this world, and it is very imperative and important that they know how to live a healthy lifestyle. So the only way that they're going to learn how to live a healthy lifestyle is from their parents. And, if the parent is living a healthy lifestyle, exercising regularly, eating proper nutrition, drinking their shakes, having their water, then the child is going to naturally follow suit. I've seen it firsthand in my own house. My children naturally follow suit. They want a shake. They would prefer to have an apple and almond butter versus a candy bar, depending on the day. So this is a very serious health crisis that is happening in this world, and I feel it's the importance of parents to have this knowledge and have this understanding, as what we do as coaches and make it so important is to help their children. I know a lot of people say, gosh, there's so many coaches out there. There's so many Beachbody coaches. Well, there are a lot of Beachbody coaches out there. There's about 170,000 of us, and that sounds like a lot, but there's over 200 million people in the U.S. that are unhealthy. 200 million people. And unhealthy doesn't mean overweight. Unhealthy doesn't mean obese. It just means unhealthy. Preservatives being taken in every day, maybe just not having physical activity, not enough water. So we can reverse this. We can help this. We can do our jobs, our mission to help reverse this health crisis. And so that really just leads us into Beachbody's main mission. It's to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. And it just like if your body's functioning and working properly, then you're able to continue to move forward and enjoy and achieve your goals, enjoy a healthy life, live and be active with your children. So that's definitely something that I'm very positive about us, working and having that mission to really help these children and many of the people in the world. So I get very passionate about that, so you'll see me raise my voice up a bit. But I know I also get a lot of questions too. A lot of people think that you have to be a personal trainer, you have to be a licensed nutritionist to be a coach. We do have lots of personal trainers and licensed nutritionists because they feel that Beachbody adds to their abilities to help others. You don't have to be a sales professional to be a Beachbody coach. That's definitely something that we do not focus on. It's not about sales. What coaches do, we focus on customers and help people that love the products. We are just customers. that love the product. I started as a customer. I became a coach because I believed in the product. We are everyday average people. We're not fitness models. We're not professional, fitness athletes. Some turn into that. Some are who do the products. But it's not your average natural coach here. Coaches, we are people that our main goal is to help others achieve their goals. My mission is to help you achieve the goal in your life. And basically what else we do is we lead by example. It's not about us making you do something. Nobody can make somebody else do anything else. But as coaches, we lead by example. We live our lifestyles, the good, the bad, the ugly. And when we lead by example and we help people reach their goals, then we are living a lifestyle of a coach. And that really goes into our next slide, because down at the bottom you see right there, your income is a direct reflection of the number of lives that you change. It's not about what the products sell. It's not about what, how many products of this or how many products of that. That doesn't matter. It's about how many people's lives you change and you are able to help move to their next level in their life. So yeah.
Perfect. I love it, Michelle. Okay, so I hope you guys can still see our slides. Someone let us know if you can't, but I know this is the meat of what everybody wants to know. How do you earn? This is almost like the nitty-gritty of being a coach, but basically, like Michelle said, you are paid based on how many people you serve, how many people you are helping and adding value to every single day. I know from personal experience, if you come in and you're focusing on the money, then you're not going to be making the money, because that's what your focus is. You really have to be focusing on helping your customers, helping people just in general build up to their goals and just adding value to their life. So that's basically really something that I want you guys to get out of it. It's something that I really try and ingrain in my new coach's mind, that you can't come in thinking about the money part. Yes, the money is a bonus. It's awesome, and you can earn 6 figures, 7 figures with this business, but you have to be focusing on the people and serving and adding value. So as a coach too, you get the 25% discount on all products. You also usually get to know when new products are coming out. We get first serve on new products when new products come out, so new workouts. Like many of you might know that PiYo is coming out soon in June by Chalene Johnson. So as a coach, we get first dibs on that. So that's always a perk if you are like a Beachbody workout fanatic and you love all the workouts. It's almost just a reward and a deal just to become a coach to get the perks on them. You get 25% commission on all sales from your site. You get team cycle bonuses once you start growing your team, and that's not something, that's a must. You don't have to join as a coach to build a business. You can join for the discounts, like I said, but building a team is where you're going to see the meat of your income grow. Like I said too before, you get what you put into it. So if you're coming in and you want to make $1,000 in a year, but you're only devoting 2 hours a week, it's not gonna happen. That's too good to be true. But you have to put in, the work, the time, the consistency to be able to get out of it what you want. There's definitely no pressure to make sales or increase rank. Everybody comes in with a different goal and a different why and a different vision. Not everybody has the same goal to make any sales or to even grow in rank. They just want to be a coach maybe for the accountability that it holds, maybe for the different challenges they can hold to help people around them, maybe just to have the discount for their friends and family. So a lot of people come in as a coach for many different reasons, and there's no obligation for sales or ranking or anything like that. So basically, like it says too, happy customers equal chatty customers. So if you can make your customers and your clients and the people who are following you happy, they're going to be talking about it. They're going to be talking about you and how awesome you are as a coach and how you're motivating and inspiring and how you add value to their day every single day by just the posts you post and stuff like that. So that's definitely huge, and I think that in itself is one of the most rewarding things as being a coach, is just having that feeling of knowing you've changed somebody's day just by you posting something. So here's just a little bit of the income potential. This is from my coach Joelle, and this is basically in a year. So you can see definitely what consistency is. And she has been coaching for a little over 3 years too. It might be 3.5 now. So she's been very consistent with her business, and it's grown every single year. So as you can see, it's totally possible to make 6 figures with this business, and she is only 24 years old too, so it's not like she's a mom or has a huge following of moms that want to be stay-at-home parents or anything like that. She just has been consistent with what she's doing. Another really cool thing I love is we can earn free trips. Like this year we went on a cruise, and if you follow a lot of us coaches, you have seen all the awesome pictures we posted about, you know, the cruise we were on and all that kind of stuff. So that was basically something we earned as a coach through hosting challenge groups and helping other people hit their goals. We earned a free trip. The year before we went to Disney. This next year in 2015 we're going to Cancun. So every year they have something different that you can work towards for a free trip, and it's basically all inclusive, all paid for. All you have to pay for is your flight to get there, which is sweet. Let's see, challenge packs. Okay, so like I was talking about before, one of the big things that us as coaches, if you're working the business, is to host challenge groups and to help people get through a workout and just keep them accountable and keep them motivated through the workout so they don't quit. What I have my challengers do is order a challenge pack, and basically in a nutshell, a challenge pack is getting the best deal on the workout and Shakeology combined. So you're getting a discount on the workout and you're getting a discount on Shakeology. Plus you're only paying $2 for shipping, and I don't know about you guys, but shipping is horrible. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to pay $10, $15 for shipping. So this is the way to go for just almost bypassing the whole shipping thing. But like you can see in this picture, there's a ton of different challenge pack options, and depending on what workout you choose is kind of how much each challenge pack will be. And I don't think the 21-day fix one is in here, but that's in the $160 one, because it is in there. Just kidding. It's in there. Sorry. But that's a big one. I know that one is, like most of you have seen, it's been on pre-order for a long time, and it's finally off pre-order, so that's awesome. Another plus with challenge packs, if you order it and you join as a coach and you get a challenge pack with your workout and Shakeology, your $40 startup fee is waived. So that's really awesome. So you're basically just paying for the challenge pack, like these prices you see, and you get to become a coach for free. How to get started. So basically, like I said, there's a couple different options. You can join with the $39.95 startup fee if you want. That's I usually have like my customers who maybe have already purchased a challenge pack, who've been through my challenges, who have Shakeology and they're on it already on HD. They usually just do the $40 startup fee because they don't need, obviously, Shakeology again. But also that's a good option for people who maybe can't afford to do, the challenge pack up front, and we'll just help them work, build up their income so they can earn that challenge pack and buy that challenge pack with their first month's income. Yep. Starting the second month as a coach, you have a monthly business fee of $15.95, and basically that business fee is what's like you're paying for this multi-million-dollar business. It's for your websites, for your maintenance, for your trainings, for your discount, for your commissions, for Beachbody to deal with customer service, which I'm glad we don't have to deal with that. For Beachbody to deal with like shipping out items, for them to deal with orders and all that kind of stuff. So that's one thing that I'm really glad, because I know I would hate to have to keep inventory on everything that I sell. I would hate to have to buy everything in and keep it in my house and then have to ship it out myself. Like, that would be a total headache. So I'm glad they deal with that, and you're basically paying $16 a month for them to take care of all of that. Another thing is you can cancel at any time you want if you feel like this isn't for you, which I don't know why it wouldn't be, but you can cancel at any time. There's no contract you have to sign. There's no cancellation fee or anything like that. It's just as easy as an email and you're done. Like I said too in the previous slide, if you join as a coach and you get with the challenge pack, your $39.95 sign-up fee is waived, so that's pretty awesome. Like it says over here, you can be part-time or full-time. You're your own boss. There's no commute. Half the time, you guys, I honestly work my business in my pajamas. So it's not like I have to get ready to go to work and commute to work. There's a really low startup cost, no overhead, no inventory. You set your own hours. There's no limit on your income potential. So it's definitely a business how you can run it, how you want to run it. There's no one to tell you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't anything. So it's your business, and you just get basically everything you need once you join as a coach, and how you want to go with it, you can go with it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And just to kind of throw in there too, guys, I've actually owned 2 other businesses myself. I've owned a national recruiting firm. I've also owned a mortgage processing firm, and both of these businesses were definitely, obviously they were in different lines, but the type of business format, when it says, no commute, no income, cap. This business that I have with Beachbody has definitely been the most successful business because it's definitely going based off serving others, and I just definitely wanted to throw that in there because as a previous business owner, this is definitely one of the most successful businesses that I have ran.
Sorry,
that's okay.
One second, Michelle. They're saying that the slides aren't staying up when you're talking, so I'm just going to try something quick.
Okay.
I think we need to work on our technology.
We definitely do.
Okay, so hopefully maybe that works. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Can you let Lauren know if you guys can see this? It's definitely in a smaller version. It looks like it's in the actual...
Can you see it?
I can, but it looks like it's not full screen to me.
Oh, what the heck? It takes up my whole screen.
Okay. Well, we'll just go with that, and we'll let them see your screen. So basically, what you get when you become a coach, you get a personalized website. You actually have, I believe it is 4 personalized websites.
Yep.
You get your main Beachbody website. There's also a website that you have that's specifically for Shakeology. It's a wonderful website and a great tool. And you also have a Ultimate Reset and I believe a Derm exclusive because Beachbody does sell tons of different other products besides just Shakeology. You do have your Coach Online Office. This is an online back office tool. We are in it every single day. It definitely helps give you all of the information that you need daily to continue to grow and run your business. You will receive a ton of marketing tools and training. The trainings really are, I would have to say, bar none, just one of the most top trainings. We have amazing people who have amazing stories, who have amazing tips and ideas, and a lot of us coaches, I know we've had aha moments, listening to other trainings and watching things and looking at the marketing tools are just phenomenal products. personal development resources. I tell this a lot to a lot of my coaches, that personal development, I would have to say, is probably about 80 to 85% of being a coach, because you are leading by example and leading others, and personal growth and development and change for you to be able to help somebody else, you have to be able to help yourself, and that's where personal development comes in. A great thing.
Sorry, Michelle, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. I think it was just the last one was basically paid weekly. That's one of the major inputs, the major awesome parts of this, because I know that at first I was paid bi-weekly. You get your every 2 weeks, or some of you have monthly pay. A lot of us have been on the 15th and last day of the month. So getting paid weekly is definitely a bonus. And you get a ton of mentoring and group support. I'll tell you this too, being part of Misfit Republic has officially changed my life down a path of absolute wonderment. This team has true, honest people that continue to blow me away with their heart and their serving and their just wanting to help each and every person they come across. And that's just our team. And, there's so many other people in the whole entire Beachbody Coaching Network that will help and mentor and just provide support to you. Some additional info. Why don't you go ahead, Lauren? You can go and take that.
Okay. I'm just going to make this big, and I'll just finish the rest of them. So
okay.
That way everybody can see them. I don't know why I think they're not showing up when you're talking. It's just your beautiful face.
Oh.
Which isn't bad at all. But some additional training. When you join our team as a Misfit, you'll start in elite trainings that we have going on now. We have basic trainings for new coaches every month that we plug our new coaches in. You have a Misfit training website that you get to plug yourself into too. So when you join, you definitely aren't just thrown into the sharks and trying to figure everything out on your own. You will be mentored by your upline and our team together. So I know that was something that I was scared about right away when I started, was like, oh no, I have to try and figure everything out on my own, but no. Like I said, you will get the training and we'll provide you with all the tools you need. So basically, we give you everything you need to succeed, and it's up to you to put it to action and to do the work. So there's no stocking products, no inventory, no need for home parties. There's incentive programs like I talked about before about the trips and all that kind of stuff. And when you hit different rankings, you're actually assigned customers from Beachbody, so that's really awesome. I know one of the big things that I always tell my new coaches about is basically when you join, we'll give you everything you need, like I said, and it's up to you to put it to work. And as your upline and your coaches, or your upline coaches or whatever, we will be by you side by side. If you're running and you jump in and you're like, let's go, let's run, I want to do everything I can, we will be running right next to you. So it's basically you set the pace at how fast you want to succeed in this business. Who are we looking for? So we are looking for people who are teachable, who love to keep learning, love to plug into trainings, our team players who want to have fun. Like you can see down below, these are just a couple pictures from our crews, that have a serving mindset, that always are wanting to add value to people's lives no matter what, who want to help people, who want to, who really have a deep desire to really, that have a need to help people better themselves. We're looking for dreamers, people who have big goals and big dreams. Can you guys see the slides? I'm getting things. It's staying the same.
I'm not seeing the what we're looking for slide. I still see the additional info slide.
Oh, what the heck. I tell you what, we have had the worst luck with technology.
There you go. There you go.
Backwards. Okay, let me try it again. My desktop. You guys, I am seriously so sorry. This makes us look like total not tech savvy people.
It just, it just solidifies, guys, that we're just real people, that we're just living this life, and we're just really helping people, and we
Exactly.
just want to share it all with you. So,
Okay, so here's the who are we looking for. So you guys heard me talk about that, Teachable, Dreamers, etc. Um, how to get started. So basically, if you've listened to us and you have stuck with us through this crazy hour, um, you can contact the person who sent you to this webinar, and they can get you all set up. They'll give you the steps to go to their website to get started. Um, you can ask them any questions. Also, if you guys have any questions in the group, I'm gonna actually, when we're done with the presentation, I'm gonna get out of here and get into the group so I can answer any questions quick before we totally log off. Um, and the biggest thing is, once you get started, is enjoy what you're doing. This shouldn't be like your day job that you have to go to. It should be almost like a release from your day job. It should be, the thing you look forward to doing every single day, that you wake up excited to do. It should be the thing that is just, like your burning desire to do this type of work. So um, I guess that is it, I think. Let me see.
yeah.
Yeah, getting started. Okay, so let's see if we can get me out of my screen and we can figure out if anybody has any questions. Oh my gosh, it's getting dark in here. And as you can see, I'm in my bedroom. Okay. Questions. Can you see? Are you in the group?
I am. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not seeing any right now.
I think somebody said there was questions under the
Okay.
okay. What are sign-ups benefits for military? I'm glad you asked that, Abby. As a military, you basically get to become a coach for free. You don't have to pay the startup fee. You don't have to pay the $15 a month fee. Obviously, you have to pay for your challenge pack when you join, but you don't have to pay any of the fees that we not military people have to pay. There is something though. I don't think that it only can be one person from the military family. So like if your husband's military, only the wife can join as a coach and get the free stuff. If she wants to join, have her husband join, I think he would have to pay for it. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's how it goes. Let's see what else. How do you get rid of the demons in your head telling you to just eat it or just order it? That's a whole thing for your challenge group. That would be something you can ask your coach when you get in the challenge group. Janelle, we can talk about that. That's not super business related, but that's definitely something as a coach, when you become a coach, dealing with those types of things and helping your customers get through those negative thoughts that happen in our heads. And I know I have those all the time too. So that's something you learn to deal with and help other people answer to. I don't know if I see any other new ones popping up.
Not yet. I'm not seeing any either. But I think we'll keep the event, we'll keep it open for the next 48 hours, so that way if you come across any questions maybe after this tonight, or, definitely contact the coach who sent you to this webinar.
Oh, here's one, sorry.
Okay, sure.
How many hours a week on average do you spend working? This is going to be different for every person. I know when I first came in as a coach, you guys, and I'm sorry, it's getting really dark in here. I maybe spent like an hour to 2 max working my business, but I was, like I said, going to school, I was working. It's different. Something I will say, though, is you'll get addicted to it in a good way. You'll find yourself having to, like, okay, I need to unplug. I love this, but I need to unplug from the computer. Now that I'm working full-time from home, I probably put in, full-time, I would say maybe 4 hours, 4 to 5, depending on, but you definitely can get everything done in an hour. And that's something, as you join as a new coach, that's something we help you do, is we help you figure out, what needs to be done in an hour and how you can get it done. But a big majority of my time too, like Michelle will say, is just your personal development, getting your reading in to help yourself mentally grow, and it's not all just business related stuff. It's your workout, it's all that kind of stuff too. So it's going to depend on every person and if you're still working full time or not, but it's definitely not a 40-hour-a-week job. So that's a plus. I know a lot of people ask me too if it's something that they can do while they have a full-time job, and absolutely. There's so many coaches who come in, like Michelle did, full-time job, they have a family, they have kids, they have their kids' activity, and they still are able to get in a solid hour a day to grow their business. And that is where it's at. 1 hour is really all we're asking as a new coach. So that was a great question. Any other questions? Come on, answer or ask questions. This is like the fun part. I know, and I'm sorry that we went super late. I hope you guys, I hope it was beneficial for you guys. But like Michelle said, we'll keep the event open for the next couple of days. So if you guys think of any questions, or if you re-listen to this webinar, or if you happen to come across any other, like YouTube, what are coaching webinars or what are coaching videos or anything like that, and you happen to have any questions, feel free to ask your coach that sent you here, or post in the group. We'll try and get those answered as quickly as we can. So reach out to your group, or reach out to your coach who sent you here, and you can ask them any questions. And I know they will probably all be checking in with you just to make sure they get all your questions answered too. So do you have anything else you want to talk about, Michelle? We probably should call it.
No, I think we should definitely call it. Thank you, everybody, really, for coming. And, again, thanks for dealing with our technical issues. We'll have, when our next one happens, we'll definitely have it a lot smoother. We know what to do now a lot better.
Sure. For sure. Okay. Well, you guys have a great rest of your night, and thank you so much for hopping on with us and listening to me and Michelle and our stories. And we are really excited, and hopefully we'll be welcoming a lot of new misfits to our team in the next couple weeks.
Woohoo! Yay!
So have a great rest of your night, and we will talk to you guys later.